Catch Your Catch, and we're here with episode 5 of my Planet Zoo Genetics Challenge series. I'm really excited to get started. The main thing we're going to do in this episode is build the aardvark habitat right here next to the zebra one. But first, I want to see if the zebra is going to actually be pregnant or not, because that would be really cool if we could have a zebra baby coming up. And it looks like she's going to have an offspring, so that is super exciting. And so we're going to look forward to that, but in the meantime, I'm going to jump into a time lapse here and build this aardvark habitat. Alright, that's actually perfect timing. I just finished up that habitat and now the baby zebra is about to be born. Alright, so it's a baby girl, that's awesome. And it looks like she's got good fertility and immunity, which is good. Unfortunately, she won't live super long, but at least she'll be able to have some babies when she grows up. And real quick, while I'm here, I'm gonna go check and see. I think we have more enrichment for them now. So I'm gonna add some stuff to their habitat and make them a little happier. And hopefully then we'll have even more zebra babies in the near future. I noticed the guests in the back here seemed a bit hungry and stuff, so I just figured I'd get another little plaza here for them, especially because the line at the original ones are always pretty long anyway, so it was good to give them a second choice and make sure that the guests are as happy as possible so we can make some money and, you know, keep the zoo running as well as possible. And I do like to do this with the path and have it like a little bit away from the main path, just so then there is room for a line. Because otherwise then the line is in the main pathway and then guests can't get through and whatever. And so I hate that in real life when lines are in my way, and obviously in a game it's not great either. I had a feeling this would be coming along soon, but didn't expect it quite yet. It looks like this male African wild dog is too old to mate now, so at least we do have a baby that we can use for the next generation. But it's going to be a little bit of a waste of time unless I want to build another habitat for them. Oh, and okay, the zebra is going to have another baby, or one of the other zebras, I guess. So that's good. And it looks like this female's just about to reach that age too where she can't mate, so I guess it's just a waiting game at this point. Unfortunately, we didn't really have to wait long, although it's the female who died first, even though she was younger, but I think she did have lower longevity. I mean, that is part of this challenge because all the animals do start with low stats, so I can't expect them to live a long time. And even though it is just a game, it's always sad when they die. But we have to move forward, and so I'm going to see about buying a male for our younger female that's in the trade center right now. And so then once the male dies, then we can go ahead and move those two into this habitat and start the next generation. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go with this guy here. Looks like that'll be good. So this is going to be our new male. And now the Arctic wolf is about to grow up. This was the really good genetics baby girl that we had a little while ago. And so I'm so excited. I almost want to make her a new habitat and buy a male for her because her genetics just are amazing. So I can't wait till we can have her start to, you know, move us towards the goal. For the time being, though, she's just going to have to chill out in the trade center until I figure everything out. Our very first timber wolf pup is about to be born. I can't believe that actually took longer than the zebras. But I mean, there was more girl zebras to have a chance for that, so it kind of makes sense. But here we go, another little girl. And it looks like her fertility and immunity is also very good. So it looks like longevity is our struggle point, basically all over the zoo. But I'm sure we're going to make a lot of progress soon with all the animals on that. And just look at her mom here. Okay, just like from her to this baby is such a huge step in the right direction, so I cannot complain at all. Oh, and it looks like the wild dog grew up. I'm just going to throw her in the trade center until the female we have passes away, just so that she doesn't get too old before we can put the mate in. Alright, another baby zebra is about to be born. I'm honestly so excited. I hope it's a good one, but I love it regardless. Okay, once again a girl. And okay, so her immunity is good, but her longevity and fertility are not so good, but we can work with that. However, this habitat is getting pretty crowded, especially once we have more babies. It's going to be even worse. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger and do a quick time lapse of that. What a sad episode. Both of our original wild dogs have now passed away. That does mean that we can put in the other ones now and start the new generation, but still quite sad to lose them so soon. It's only episode 5 after all. But honestly, I mean, that's the only way we make progress is when we move on to a next generation. So, it is what it is. Wow, we have had so many baby animals this episode. It's amazing. She had this one really quick too. I couldn't even get over here in time. But it's another little baby girl, Arctic Wolf. And she is, oh my gosh, she's so good too. Like, for the challenge, I do want to get the size up as well. But that one doesn't have anything to do with the animal's health or anything. And so, really, this is an amazing animal we have here. I'm going to keep both of them and then see what I can do about breeding both in the future. I don't think they'll breed with the same male, at least if they're both in the habitat at the same time. But I'll see what I can do later on. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We've made a lot of progress with pretty much every species almost. And I'm thinking I might end up doing a second habitat for each species, and so that way we can get the next generations going faster. But for now, thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate it as always. And if you enjoyed the series, please consider subscribing so you can see the next episode. And I will see you later.